Hello, I'm John Shepherd, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can improve your posture to help you run better on the run-up and take off more efficiently. In order to get an effective takeoff, you need to be upright, as this will enable you to get the free leg through into the jump whilst maximising the force you put down onto the board. As you can see, we used wickets in order to develop an improved posture and approach. Believe it or not, this young athlete did not run as upright as she is now until a few weeks prior to this particular training session. After the wicket drills, we then translated the running into takeoffs with the addition of this low mat. The idea is to keep the penultimate step's leg straight or relatively straight, and also that of the takeoff leg on hitting the board. So a common theme of this training session was being tall on the penultimate step, tall on the takeoff step, and keeping the hips level whilst transferring through the steps into the takeoff. And you can see the transference between the various drills. Speaking of which, we did this very simple takeoff positioning drill where the athlete just moves into position for the takeoff and tries to remain as tall as they can. So it's all about reinforcement, breaking down the various movements required to run smoothly into the board, onto the penultimate step and takeoff, and get that tall posture that's required to optimize the transference into the jump. The low mat will also have a strengthening effect in that more eccentric force will be required to be absorbed and then transferred via the stretch reflex into the takeoff. So not only are you getting a technical benefit, but you're also getting a specific strengthening one too. For this session, I was less concerned with what happened after the takeoff, after the free leg was swung through, and yes, there was a little bit of backward rotation there. And to conclude the session, we did some straight leg drop jumps where the emphasis is on maintaining minimum knee bend whilst jumping from this very low mat, thus developing greater leg stiffness and the contribution of the foot to the movement. In these clips now, you can also see some of the work that we did in previous sessions and how the athlete has improved. You can also take a look at her actual jumping technique and see how some of the running posture drills and positioning work has transferred into making her takeoff that much more effective. Obviously a work in progress, but as you can see, if you do the right drills and work on them consistently, you will develop improved posture that will benefit your jumping. As usual, thanks for watching and good luck with your training and competition, and do subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you may have in the section below or through my social media. And here's an example of such content now. This hop step drill repeated over 20 meters and using a run up is great for developing improved hopping technique, getting that cyclical motion needed whilst using the free leg as well for both the hop and the step. You can also perform it from a raised platform with a run on again, and this is very intense. You'll also gain the confidence needed for those big jumps. And if you'd like to find out more about the free lap timing system, which I've been using throughout my training recently, drop me a direct message